Hey creator, I bet you want to use the fair use rule to avoid copyright strikes on your YouTube channel. Well, today we're going to be talking about fair use approach number 2, commentary on copyrighted material, and that way you won't get copyright strikes. All right, let's hit this. Hello, my friend. I'm Corzine, your YouTube lawyer. Today we're talking about fair use approach number 2, commentary on copyrighted videos. Now, when I say commentary, I mean expression of your opinions, explanations, interpretation on what's happening in the copyrighted video that you're analyzing in your own YouTube video. Before we jump into fair use approach number 2, commentary, we got to really understand what fair use on YouTube is. And that is, fair use is a rule. It's a rule of law that allows you to use other people's art, their video, their songs, their paintings, whatever it is, without their permission, without the owner of the copyright's permission, without the creator of the art's permission. Now, YouTube allows you to do this. Take someone else's art and put it in your own video only if you sufficiently transform that art and make it your own. And how you transform, one of the ways, is through approach number 2 to fair use, and that is commentary. There actually are 8 different ways to transform art and to be able to get it on your YouTube video. I'm making a video for each different way of fair use so that you'll understand, you'll have full breadth of knowledge as to all the different methods there are for fair use. So now that we understand what fair use for YouTube is, let's talk about what commentary is. And commentary is expressing your opinions on the art that you're analyzing. Do you like the art? Do you not like the art? Do you hate it? Tell us why and give us specific reasons that are directly related to the clip you're analyzing. Some of my clients come to me and they say, I want to do commentary on my video and I want to qualify for fair use, but they don't know what it is. They don't specifically address the clip. They just play a long clip without any alteration, without any specific discussion about the things that are happening in that clip. Fair use approach number 2, commentary, requires you to be able to go into that actual clip, go deep, explore the choices that the person made when they were creating this art and analyze it for the audience. That is when you transform, that is when you create your own art out of someone else's art. Now, as far as tech commentary goes, no one does it better than Linus Tech Tips. In this particular clip we're gonna look at, he's describing, giving us his opinions on the new Apple Mac Pro. Let's watch.
Both the CPU and the GPU coolers are passive in this design, meaning that Apple is relying on direct airflow from the 3 chassis fans at the front of the tower.
So in this clip, Linus explains the cooling system for Apple's new Mac Pro.
Now, that's kind of unorthodox, but it's also not unexpected after Apple's emphasis on decoupling their active coolers and their passive heat sinks on the trashcan Mac Pros.
He talks about the fact that it's unorthodox and it's not a common system for most computers.
The only rub that we have right now is that there's no mention anywhere of filtration, which means that if there isn't any, and so far Apple does not have a great track record for this, dust is going to get sucked in and it's going to settle on the components over time, hurting cooling.
He complains about the Mac Pro's cooling system. He gives us his opinion about the fact that this cooling system doesn't include a filter. And so as a result, dust could get inside the computer and harm its components. This is a good example of commentary of technological advices. He looks at the clip, he describes the cooling system, and then he shows you pictures of the cooling system, and then he dives into his opinion about how effective this cooling system probably is. This is a great way to get commentary into your video and to incorporate other people's art in your own YouTube video. You can use the same technique in your own niche. You can use photographs of the subject you're discussing. You can pull in video, you can pull in audio. You can get in deep with the motivations behind people who created this art, and then to give us your opinions. After all, that's what we want to hear, your genuine, authentic opinions about other people's art. That's what we want to hear from you, and that's what qualifies for fair use approach number 2, commentary. Another master of commentary is Charlie from Charisma on Command. I think he is the best on the internet for looking at clips and audio of people and then telling us what they're doing and then giving us opinions about maybe what they're thinking or what they're showing to the public. I love this clip of Ben Shapiro. He really gets into the mind of Ben and tells us what he's probably thinking. Let's watch.
Another thing that you'll notice about Ben's body language is that he frequently smirks. New policies, the Medicare for all, $15 minimum wage, Georgia, new abortion laws.
In this clip, Charlie explains to us what Ben Shapiro is doing. He's smirking.
In a genuine smile, the eyes will show tension, while just about everything else in the face, with the exception of your mouth, is relaxed. And we interpret these genuine smiles positively.
And then Charlie explains to us what people are doing with the opposite of a smirk. When they smile, their eyes contract, but every other part of their body is relaxed. So he's looking at this clip, he's analyzing body language, and he's conveying it to us. He's creating new art out of someone else's art.
It can often be interpreted by other people as if you think that you are superior. And when someone is on the other side of a smirk, they often don't appreciate it.
And you can smirk at me, and you can laugh at me.
I'm not smirking.
And then he gets back to the smirk. He shows us on screen the smirk of Ben Shapiro, and he says, he gives us his opinion that when you smirk at someone, you're conveying that you think you're superior to them. So this is a great example of commentary, fair use approach number 2. You're describing on screen, you're explaining what's happening, and then you're giving us your opinions about what's happening, your thoughts. Is it good? Is it bad? Is there some sort of deeper meaning to what's happening on screen? That will qualify you for fair use on YouTube and not get you copyright strikes. The last thing I want to point out, which is common to both clips that we looked at today, is again, they're short. They're between 2 to 5 seconds. This is perfect for qualifying for fair use. You know, YouTube is getting much more stringent these days with what they allow as far as borrowed art in your videos. So if you keep it short, you're better able to qualify for fair use. Now you understand fair use approach number 2, commentary. It's time to look at the next one. Watch my video right here. If you're new to the channel, come join us, the Copyright Squad. Hit the like button, consider subscribing, and join us on Discord. We do live chats. I have legal templates for you. There's a link to the Discord server in the description section below. All right, that's enough for today. We'll see you next time.